quote by Irma Bonbeck that said, "Marriage has no guarantees. If that's what you're looking for, go live with a car battery." Honestly, there may have been some times when some of us thought that my parents would have better odds with the car battery than they did with each other. In fact, I know that a few of Mama's friends thought about commemorating this special occasion by presenting her with the trophy. And I understand why they wanted to do that, because I have a crown and a sash in my purse. There are probably a few of us here who never thought we'd live to see the day that my mom and dad, Kay and Les, celebrated their 50th anniversary, and that's precisely why it's such a joy to be able to stand here and honor my sweet parents.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
There is no funnier man than Les Johnson. No one who is willing to help and serve and love his friends and family.
That's right.
Namely, the quickest example I could think of was that totem pole that was in the garage the last few weeks getting ready for Bible school. Nobody give away any secrets with that. And I think we can all agree that Kay Johnson is a saint among women.
Absolutely.
She's steady, servant-hearted, and oh my goodness, unbelievably patient. Did I mention she's patient? Mom and Daddy have done a lot of things well over the course of their life together, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention that they've been incredible parents.
Yes.
And their commitment and dedication to their children and grandchildren has taught us more lessons than any of us could count. They've done that with their actions, even more than their words. And I know that their example is going to ripple in wonderful ways in the generations to come. Mom and Daddy haven't just survived their marriage. They have thrived in it. They have both been willing to grow and change and hold tight to God's promises that He will carry them through whatever they face. And they've given each other wide bursts of grace at different points along the road. And now, as we celebrate their 50 years together, I just couldn't help but think about Paul's words in Galatians 6:9. "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." And Mom and Daddy, I've watched you do good in your marriage, in your work, in your church, in our family for my whole life. And that passage of scripture reminds me just how grateful I am, even though it hasn't always been easy. You never gave up. And you never gave up on God, and you never gave up on each other. Your marriage is a living, breathing testimony to everyone who meets you. And tonight in this room with all these sweet people, I hope that you'll look around this room and remember Paul's words. Because you've done good, you haven't given up, and in this due season, you get to see the harvest of your life together. We love you so much. We do. Okay, so I hope y'all saw some of the video. It was on. But I'd like to hand this off to anybody else who'd like to have something a little more uplifting. I don't want it to be too